Slave Narratives, directed by Milfordine Luster, was first brought to Fort Street in 2004 by the Peace and Justice Committee. It returned again in 2007, including 2 out-of-town venues, and it is back with us again today, focusing primarily on 4 characters. Frederick Douglass, who was born a slave, but because he received favored treatment because he was a gifted young slave, yet still the oppression and lack of freedom was ever present, and eventually in 1831 he escaped. He evolved from what he became to be a wonderful slave storyteller to an outstanding speaker and engaging lecturer. He wrote his autobiography, Narrative of the Life of Frederick Douglass, which marked him for recapture by his former slave masters, and he fled to England. After several months, he returned, having earned some money, was able to purchase his freedom, and became the most highly regarded of the black abolitionists. But it's not only one of the most well-known that these narratives are about. They're also about Mary Prince, a West Indian slave, relating her history herself. Louis Asa Asa, a captured African lad who was sold to the French. We will hear his narrative. And the memoirs of old Elizabeth of Maryland, who dictated her own story at the age of 97. Sometime, somewhere, someone in the audience will remember the stories we hear and become more understanding, more passionate for peace and justice, for freedom from all violence, injustice, ignorance, and pain. Settle in now for an inspiring and remarkable performance of Slave Narratives.